The time has come. My love.
Guess what, Doherty? It's all over. Don't even think about it. Put the hammer down and step away from the girl.
1, 2, 3. I refuse to make a hero out of you.
You're out of options.
There is a way out of everything.
Touch. Dad?
city burn, Dutch. You're the key. You've always been the key.
Morning.
You want coffee?
Yeah.
Put the fork down, Dutch. Don't pretend like you thought you were gonna sneak one by me. Hello, God. Good morning. Forgive us of our sins, especially my husband. Sometimes I fear he needs you more than I do.
We gonna fucking eat?
Can't you just accept the little things in life sometimes?
This religion is bullshit. It's a crutch, Eva. And it's getting sad.
It's real.
Nobody wakes up at 36 years old and suddenly believes in God. Nobody. It just doesn't work that way, Eva.
Try waking up to this life and see if you don't find religion.
This life? What's wrong with the life I gave you?
That's just it. It's your life, Dutch. Yours and yours alone. You just lost me somewhere.
Not true. Every day I wake up and I put everything on the line. It's not for me. It's not for the public. It's for us and this life we have together. And you're the one who's blind to that.
I'm leaving you, Dutch.
I am not an artist like my mother was. My talents are in different areas, like lighting fires that rise a mile high and burn forever. I've become comfortable in my own skin, or at least that's what I tell myself. But some nights, when the burning smell fills my nostrils and almost drives me mad, I know what a real monster feels like. It burned in me, intensely, with great pain. If I didn't let it out, I'd die. So I do, and it saves me.
You know I want you back sooner than later. You know I believe in you, despite your ridiculous methods. I can count on you. Everyone knows that.
Thanks, Chief. I'm your soldier. I bust my ass for you. I always have, and I always will.
While you were healing, your partner caught a whopper of a case.
Do tell.
A firebug.
A fire?
All over the city. Buildings, bodies. This guy is one fucked up piece of shit.
Special hatred for firebugs.
I know you do. That's why I want you on this. I need a bulldog on this guy's tail. You're my bulldog, Dutch.
Who's on it with JC?
Simpson, but I got something better for him to do. I need you to smash heads with JC. Get caught up and find this psycho.
I more than appreciate this, boss.
I owe you for that Smothers catch. That motherfucker had me on the verge of losing my job.
When was the last time you took a bath?
What difference does it make to you?
You're a disgusting mess.
Fuck you.
Have you eaten anything?
I eat plenty. Mind your own goddamn business, Benjamin. What are you doing here anyway?
You called me?
Like hell I did.
No, you did. Crying. Not making any sense telling me that Mom was in the bathtub.
Must have blacked out. Or you're a fucking liar.
Guessing you blacked out.
What do you do with your free time? You still a pump jockey at that fucking shithole?
I still have my job.
That's fucking pathetic. You're pathetic. What are you up to in the middle of the night?
Sleeping. Getting ready for work.
No. You're up to something. I know you are. You're that asshole who's burning those other assholes for kicks. Aren't you, boy?
Why would you ask me that?
I saw it in you when you were young. I knew what you'd become. I knew. The anger, the venom. You can never hide those things from your old man. Like when we got evicted, you hated living on the streets, in cheap motels. You burned that house down. You got your revenge. That man who died? Where were you that day, little Benny? I know it was you.
You're drunk.
Yeah? And you're a killer. A cold-hearted son of a bitch.
Next time you call me blacked out, make it worth my time.
Don't worry, little Benny. Daddy can keep a secret.
Goodbye, Dad.
They found another one?
Yep, same as before. Homeless male, badly burned, dead as dead.
I'm too hungover for this.
He lives in the area though, right? I mean, he must.
He lives on the other side of the city. He's trying to put some distance between him and his work.
Is he that thought out?
I don't know. I'd like to ask him.
Well, half the state would like to ask him. Just wish the crime scenes had more to offer, you know? They're always cold. Nothing.
In words of extreme passion, the killer will eventually betray his pathology and show his hand. I don't think he's planning these situations out. I think he sees what he wants and pounces.
I saw it in this poor creature's eyes. He wants me to take the pain away. He begs me with silence. It's not that I hate these men. No, not at all. It's because I hurt for them. A dull pain that shoots down my arms and into my stomach. My scars itch, and I want to claw them to shreds. And then I light the match, and all is quiet. It wasn't my masterpiece, but it slashed through the dark and I had to smile. The city knows everything. You can't lie to it. It knows your fear and it understands your pain. It serves up sacrifices when it can, but mostly she lets you do the dirty work. That's the deal we have. The city keeps my secrets, and I keep hers. A familiar face, maybe. Hard to say. Sometimes I look around the city and all I see are strangers. Sometimes a shadow from the past hits me and I remember who I am or who I was. There used to be anger, great tidal waves of rage. I learned how to hide them. They're still there, trying to fight back to life. I don't let them. I am stronger than that. For now.
We don't need to get panicky here. Give me the fucking wallet.
Just calm down. Give me a second to get it. You think this all the way through? Do the ends justify the means?
Don't try any of that funny crap all night. I don't want to have to kill you. Don't be a hero. Don't be a cowboy.
Nobody has to get killed. I need you.
No, you don't.
Where are you?
I'm in my office.
I have a mess I need to clean up. I need your steady hands.
How do we do it?
How do we do what?
Live with ourselves.
Close our eyes. Keep on moving forward.
Like tiger sharks?
Like people.
Don't you have nightmares about these things?
Not anymore.
Yeah, well, I do.
It'll pass.
Sometimes I feel like I don't even know myself.
Do what you gotta do, JC. To force this job to make sense. To make your life make sense. That's what we all do. It's how each and every one of us gets through the day. I'm in the alley behind Hope Street. Look, we don't have much time.
Earlier in the film, I sustained a head injury from that fucking bastard Doherty Smothers. And now, I have to fight the memory loss and the blackouts by using the coin trick. Now the trick is, things get a little foggy. I take to remembering the dates on the coins. Helps me focus, clears my mind. If I can remember the coins, I can remember the crimes. If I can remember the crimes, I can do my fucking job.
You're right there on the edge of out of control.
He's out there. I know he is. We're getting close. I can almost reach out and touch him.
We need a new ritual. This is a fantastic waste of time.
Relax. This is how we get into the zone.
No, this is how we get our asses chewed off and fired.
Tell me something, JC. Why do you hunt the bad guys?
We've talked about this before.
Indulge me again.
Okay. I guess you could say it was like a calling, you know? It was like that movie Serpico with Al Pacino. The movie was like a shot of adrenaline for me.
That'll fade.
So what about you?
I don't now nor ever have jacked off to the idea of having this job. I jacked off on line of duty a few times, but I'll save that for another night. Serpico.
No, really. Open up and tell me something I don't know.
I took this job because I wanted to find the bad guys. I kept the job because I realized I could do almost anything and not get too much shit for it. Except at home.
Is that really what all this becomes?
Hate to break it to you.
So are we gonna comb over this crime scene or what?
Eventually.
I need something new to hold on to, you know? Like a detail that we missed, or a concept, you know, that we've yet to think of, or...
I know how he does it.
What?
He doesn't just go up to them and grab them.
He doesn't?
No. He plays the game. Pretends to be one of them.
I got a thing about fire.
A thing?
I hate it. It's a monster with a mind of its own. That's how my father died. Arson.
And Arden put you on this case knowing that?
He put me on this case because of that.
Or maybe it was because of that Casey Sandwich case.
Sandwich? Doesn't ring any bells. Sandwich.
That firebug from 2 years back?
You arrested him?
No, Dutch. You did.
Real shit kicker. Sandwich.
You've had some rough ride with your parents, Dutch. You're stronger than I am.
Fire and water. Water and fire.
This guy knows how to use fire as a weapon. Scary stuff.
To really understand this guy, we have to understand the monster.
How much can we learn about fire?
This guy knows a lot. If he can educate himself on it, so can we.
Okay, so what do we do? Where are you going?
Start a fire.
I think if we try and sift through the physical evidence and try and think like this bastard, we'll see something in this randomness. suddenly believes in God.
It's not for me. It's not for the public. It's for us. And this life
He wakes up at 36 years old and suddenly believes in God.
Try and think like this bastard eventually betrays pathology and shows he does his business, then goes home to relive it in his mind.
Go see Max. One more time.
Been a long time, Dutch. Is it a holiday?
Not according to my calendar.
You just swinging by to ask me some more of your philosophical questions about your daddy?
Something like that.
Fire away.
How's prison treating you?
I don't know. How's it treat anyone? I get by. My insides are failing me something awful. The hack doctors in here say I'm on my way out. Just fine by me. But you better get all your questions out now, Dutchie. This could be goodbye.
Tell me what you see.
Seeing what?
Tell me what you see.
I see a two-bit detective holding a lighter. What the hell am I supposed to see?
The monster. Tell me if you see the monster.
Monster? What the fuck went wrong with you out there? You been spooked by something? Is that it?
The monster.
Just a flame. Just a plain old flame from a plain old dime store light.
You didn't kill my dad. If you did, you'd see it. You know.
It doesn't matter anymore. I'm rotting away inside. That fire put me here. Who cares at this point who lit the match?
That's not an answer.
It's gonna have to do, Dutchie. Guards, I want out of here. I want back in my cell.
Give me some answers, Max.
And the band plays on, Dutchie. And the band plays on.
All right, Max. Let's go. Come on.
If you keep digging for the past, you're gonna find it.
My hands burned. My scars burned. I closed my eyes at night and imagined I was actually made of fire. Made of what I loved. Made of what I hated. If I could rip my burning soul out and punish the world with it, I surely would.
Feels like you're doing well. Am I onto something?
It comes and goes. I ride it like a wave. I usually land safely.
That shows a ton of character.
It's a strength I never thought I had. How about you? How's the shoulder?
Shoulder's fine. It's like new. It's my head that took the brunt of the punishment.
But you're okay, right?
Like you, I ride my own wave. Difference is I seem to crash into mine, and you seem to crash out of yours.
Same but different.
Can I ask you something about Doherty?
Yes. But only if I can ask something in return.
That's fair.
Fire away, detective.
What did you see in his eyes?
They were bloodshot.
No, not that. Deep in his eyes. What lived there?
Hate.
That simple.
Or not.
Indulge me.
Maybe it wasn't hate. Maybe it was just the absence of love. But when you're alone in the dark waiting to die. What's the difference?
I could see the sense in that.
Time for my question.
The floor is yours.
Were the papers right? Did you let Doherty stay free so you could catch him with a girl? To make sure the charge is stuck?
No.
Promise?
Yes.
You can tell me the truth. I feel like you and I have been through something together. Something powerful. What's the truth, detective?
I'm telling you the absolute truth.
Can I ask a second question?
We agreed on one question apiece. That's as clear as crystal.
Can I ask anyway?
You can. But I might not answer it.
Is Doherty Smothers the only person you've ever killed?
It's great seeing you, Samantha. Glad to see you're doing well.
Thanks, Detective De Palma.
Dutch. Call me Dutch.
Just had to check in on your handiwork, right? Stupid piece of shit. Never did that before. Never do it again. Something shifted inside me, and distractions seized the moment. Can't do that again. I have to stay sharp, on the edge, where I need to be. Sometimes the walls start to creep in on me. Sometimes it scares me. Sometimes it doesn't. Small amounts of relief come over me, but they don't last long. Pretty soon I'm back to the mission. Some nights I felt guilty for sleeping in a warm bed. It was more than I deserved. Some nights I found the cold and the dark and imagined pains from very long ago. Gentle strokes. As close to perfect as you can get. Let it all go. All of it. The faces. The pleading. The pathetic smell of old clothes and rotten teeth. Smooth, glassy strokes. Smooth colors and beautiful smells. Let it all go and be born again.
Hey, stop! Both of you. Hey! Let me see your hands. Hands! You guys seen a man out here? Cowboy boots. Long hair. Dirty.
He's everywhere.
Okay. Heard enough. Get out of here. Go on.
Sick.
I mean, I'm pretty hungry. But I'll live to fight another day.
I can feed you. I can help you out tonight.
Hey, man. I mean, I am your fag.
Neither am I.
So dinner. Nothing else.
Nothing else. Just dinner.
Okay. I guess I could use some company tonight.
Me too. Follow me.
So, do you do this type of thing often?
I grew up homeless. I guess I feel the need to look out for people.
Grew up homeless here in this.
No, next town over. But when you're begging for a cup of soup, what difference does it make who the mayor is, right?
Yeah, right.
Listen, I have a splinter. I think it's infected. I'm going to attend to it while we talk, okay?
Alright, yeah, sure. Is it cool if I turn on the radio?
Yes. Yes, I'd like to hear some music. I've been listening to a lot of music lately. I read it soothes the soul.
I know this. I know this song.
This is a nice song.
Is this your mom?
Yes.
You guys talk?
No.
Is she alive?
No. But my father is. Do we still talk? That picture is the only one that I have. And this is the most that I've talked about her. Or him. Since I was a teenager.
My mom's dead too. Some dirtbag I grew up with. He lived across the street from me. Found me in a local alley. Just comes up to me and says, "Your mom's dead." And just like that, mom's dead.
My mother lived a quiet life and she died the same way. I wish I knew her better. She used to make candles and sell them around the neighborhood.
Do you have any of hers? Her candles?
I managed to salvage a few of them, but we moved a lot growing up. And the only other things I achieved to bring with me from house to house were images. But images fade. I do remember her hands. So small and delicate, shaping her candles. She'd take these long looks at her work until they were flawless.
She sounds like a good mom.
She does.
I can almost smell this guy in the streets.
Funny, last I checked, we had less than 0 on this maniac.
That's your problem as a cop, JC. You're hooked on paperwork and percentages instead of following your instincts.
You're drunk, Dutch.
I'm straight as an arrow.
No, you're wasted again. You're torched.
Fuck you, how about that?
Just one more thing for me to put in my report to Arden.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're fried. Do you really think Arden would throw you on this case without a net? Arden put 2 other detectives on this case already. We were getting nowhere, and you couldn't be trusted. The booze, the hallucinations, the blackouts. What else could he do? He couldn't wait forever for you to snap out of it.
You fucking cocksucker. You sold me out to Arden? You piece of shit?
We were all pulling for you. All of us. But you don't have it anymore. You're all done, Dutch.
You fucking bitch.
Going after Doherty Smothers alone was the beginning of the end. You never should have made that move. But you were desperate to be the hero, right? You had to just say fuck it and go it alone? Was it worth it?
Yeah, you know I took him. I took him out. Not you or Arden. You're not gonna amount to anything in this world, JC. You know why? Loyalty. That's why. You don't even know the meaning of the word.
Oh, and you do?
It's a shame to see people walking the planet with nowhere to go and nobody to love. And nobody to love them.
Love? Love doesn't exist, man.
Yes, it does. And how could somebody so young as you be so jaded? You haven't seen enough of the world.
I've seen my fair share, man.
How old are you?
20? Maybe younger. I don't really know.
20. Maybe younger. You don't really know. You know what it is I really feel for you? Edward? Shame.
Get revenge, Dutch. Don't let her win.
Loyalty, Dad. Loyalty.
How's your tea?
Believe me, I've been down and out before in my life. I would have cried If I had someone in my life like me when I was your age.
All I asked was, how was your tea? You alright?
I think you should leave.
But why? I haven't finished my soup yet.
If you don't leave now, I'm afraid something bad is going to happen.
Like gay stuff?
No. Not at all.
Where am I supposed to go?
Back to the streets. We are happy, remember?
Alright. Thanks for the soup and the beer.
My pleasure. Wait.
What?
Here, take this. You'll need to steal some batteries, but take it.
Sure?
Yes.
Thank you.
What are you gonna do to me?
What do you think you deserve?
I didn't hurt you, man.
Oh no, you didn't think you hurt me, huh?
I didn't hurt you. I didn't hurt a hair on your confused little head. I saw what you did that night. I saw what you and your partner did. I could have turned you in, but I didn't.
Fuck you, junkie.
What is it, man? They don't respect you down at the station? You think you're drunk and a fucker? Yeah, that's it. I can tell. They're all laughing at you. They don't think you got the balls anymore. They think you're a drunk and a piece of shit. Fuck you, you two big cock. What's going on? Trying to make up for lost time?
You're the father. I am the son. It's your job to make things right.
There's something dark on your mind.
You barely know anything about me.
Those men you murdered, those foul, useless men. Nobody even misses them. And those cops are fucking laughing at you.
Nobody laughed at me.
Sure they did. And I'm laughing with them.
Nobody laughed at me.
Some people are evil. You'll be with them and your dead mother in hell.
I didn't kill Mom.
The hell you didn't.
Take it back. Take it back, Dad, before it's too late.
Too late? Fuck you, son. Fuck you, boy.
Take it back.
Fuck you, mother killer.
Different. Good.
How'd you know where to look for me, Dutch?
I'm a detective. It's part of my job to find people, especially the ones who don't want to be found.
I shouldn't let you in.
Doesn't mean that you won't.
This is a one-night deal.
Got it. One night stand. Like old times.
Just keep your voice down.
It's a really nice place. Really suits you.
If you're gonna sleep on the couch, can you please take a shower?
I love a shower.
It's at the top of the stairs to the left. The towels are in the cabinet. I'll make up the couch for you, and I'll be in bed before you get out.
You're not gonna join me?
I didn't do that before. Sure, it's like I'm not gonna do it now.
Right. So, no crosses, no religious artifacts, nothing?
Maybe you were right about me. Maybe God wasn't the long-term answer. Maybe I was really just hiding.
Well, glad to have you back.
Or maybe, Dutch, just maybe, I haven't had the chance to fully unpack yet.
all is quiet, all is normal, and then when your guard is down, there is change. Didn't I always know? Yes. Deep down inside, where the fires are the strongest, I always knew. We can't choose our lives. They are already ready and waiting for us before our parents ever meet.
Time to let go, Dutch.
You were passed out.
Can I help you?
I'm just sitting here.
It's like 3 fucking degrees out.
I like the cold. Why did you sleep out here?
I hate my house.
Penny Miles.
Dutch De Palma. Your name sounds familiar.
I think we've met.
Maybe. I don't know. My memory's not as great as it used to be.
Gas and Go, Palmer Street. Pumped your gas.
Okay. Yeah. The gas guy.
The gas guy.
Can I give you something? I'm trying to quit.
What do you want me to do with it?
I don't care. Keep it, sell it, throw it away. I don't want to ever see it again.
I'm trying to quit myself.
You sure?
Positive. We just helped each other. Two strangers. What a strange life. strange world.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
What happened to your face?
I don't remember. My father told me that I did it to myself. In my crib. Guess I started playing with matches before I started playing with toys.
I have a hard time believing you managed that in your crib.
Like I said, Dutch, that's what he told me. And my father hated repeating himself.
Well, maybe I'll see you later.
I doubt it.
Some barrels over there. You could start a fire if you want to warm up.
I think I'm just gonna sit here. Where are you headed?
Church.
To pray?
No. 'Cause it's warm.
You have to take all your love, all your hate, and bring them both together like thunder. A thunder so loud you forget what's in front of you. And when it passes, you realize what it is you have to do. And you have to do it. The city demands it.